Hello po, good day. So, ito naman is sa gliding flight, vlog number 4. So, sa gliding flight, merong dalawang scenarios kung bakit may kailangan yung gliding flight. First is kapag halimbawa nga, nag-turn off ng engine or nagkasira yung engine, so kailangan na lang mag-glide since there are no other ways to produce thrust. Pangalawa naman is yung legit na gliders talaga na wala talaga silang ways to produce thrust. So, in gliding flight, thrust is equal to 0. Pero, kung makikita natin, kung thrust is equal to 0, wala na yung nakaganitong nag-ka-equal ng drag or nag-oppose ng drag. However, kapag nag-angle ang eroplano, kapag nag-angle siya, is magkakaroon ng horizontal and vertical components yung weight na magkakaroon na ng pwede nating ma-equate yung drag into the Wx or the horizontal component of weight. Ayun, magkakaroon na tayo ng dalawang bagong equations of motion. And then, kapag dinivide natin sila, since nakikita natin sine over cosine is equal to tangent, magkakaroon tayo ng equation 6.56, which is yung tangent ng gliding angle is equal to the 1 over lift to drag ratio. Makikita natin dito na yung glide angle is a function of lift to drag ratio. Therefore, our relationship, makikita din natin na inversely siya. So, a higher lift to drag ratio will lead to a shallower glide angle. Therefore, may makukuha tayong condition. The minimum glide angle of an aircraft, we will find it at the maximum lift to drag ratio. Tapos, maalala din natin, alalahanin na lang natin kasi applicable siya most of the time, is at lift to drag maximum is CDO is equal to CDI. Therefore, may mga special properties tayong magagamit to simplify our work. Ngayon, kung ito nga galing dito, ang mismong glide angle is equal to the arctan of 1 over lift over drag max. Ngayon, yung lift over drag max, may sarili din siyang formula from prelim period. So, meron siyang pi EAR over 4 CDO square root lahat yon. Or ang mabigay din last is yung 4 is nakalabas. So, 1/2 tapos pi EAR CDO. Ngayon, okay na yung gliding flight na sa gliding angle. Bali punta tayo sa gliding range. So, ang gliding range is yung horizontal distance. Yun ang tinutukoy niya. So, kung titingnan natin, makikita natin na yung since opposite yan is parehas sila ng angle. So, tangent theta is equal to tawa is opposite over adjacent h over r. Therefore, we can get the range of h over tangent theta. Ngayon, yung tangent theta, alam natin na d over l. Ngayon, may makuha tayong range is equal to h times ld. Special condition ulit, since may special condition na yung mga max min, at the minimum glide angle, the Rmax is maximum. Kung makikita natin, syempre, imagine natin yung triangle. Pag lumiliit ng lumiliit, mas humahaba yung base ng triangle. Kaya kapag tumataas ng tumataas is, ayun, paliit ng paliit yung base ng triangle. So, therefore, papalitan lang natin Rmax, yung LD, magiging LD max. Next nun, kung may gliding range, next naman is gliding velocity. Meron tayong premise na yung equations of motion kanina. So, lift natin ngayon, ang formula niya is equal to weight cosine theta. Ngayon, yung velocity is makukuha natin. May isa din tayong formula ng lift. Yung OG is yung QSCL na yung Q may velocity doon. So, kapag i-equate natin silang parehas, ito yung lalabas. Tapos, ilalabas lang natin yung V. Ayun na, may equation na tayo for gliding velocity. Ngayon, may mga insights tayong pwedeng makuha dito. Ang gliding velocity ay ang nakakaapekto sa kanya ay dalawa. So, una is yung wing loading. Nakikita natin, kung ihihiwalay natin yung wing loading. The higher the wing loading, the higher the gliding velocity. Isa pa is makikita din natin na nakakaapekto talaga yung height sa gliding velocity since ito ay yung free stream density. So, makakaapekto ang height doon. Okay, so subukan natin yung unang problem sa plate. Maximum lift to drag ratio of a soft-width camel was 7.7. Ang height is 5,000 feet. Nag-engine fail. How far can it glide in terms of distance measured along the ground? So, yung given natin, LD max saka 7 saka height. Ngayon, ang hinahanap is distance measured along the ground. Ngayon, kung LD max yan, matik na ang makukuha nating R ay yung maximum din. Ayun, sana ako naputol. So, itong problem na to is R max ang makukuha natin. Tapos, input lang kasi yun na yung R max eh. H times lift over drag. Input lang. So, invento tayo ng problem. Ito ay yung original problem is yung sa quiz sa module, tapos dagdagan natin ng something. So, consider an airplane with CDO of 0.025, aspect ratio 6.72, E is 0.9. Una daw, LD max. Tapos, dagdagan natin para makuha natin gliding velocity. Kasi may range tayo. LD max, gliding velocity naman. So, weighing 3,000 pounds, wingspan niya ay 33 feet, tapos nag-start siya ng mag-glide at height of 10,000 feet. What is the gliding velocity corresponding to the minimum glide angle? So, may condition na binigay minimum glide angle. So, ayan na yung given na sabi ko na required. Okay. So, first, LD max, yun lang, pa EAR over 4 CDO. Ano na lang, substitute. Makukuha na natin yung LD max is, eto, store natin sa A. Now, for VG, or the gliding velocity, ang formula natin is, ito. Galing lang din sa kanina. Pero ang condition kasi is, at corresponding to the minimum glide angle. Meron tayong, ayan, check natin to. May premise tayo na, we have LD max and the problem asks for VG at minimum glide angle. Therefore, ano makukuha natin doon? Alam natin na ang minimum glide angle is when LD is maximum. Okay, so tama lang. So, gagamitin natin yung LD max. At LD max, CDO is equal to CDI. So, makikita natin, galing sa given, VG, ang makukuha lang natin na rekta ay yung weight. Wala pa tayong theta, rho, S, at CL. So, kukunin natin lahat yon. So, game, simulan natin sa taas. For theta. Ibig sabihin, kung yung theta minimum na. Kukunin natin ang theta minimum. Happens at LD max. Tapos, ang theta minimum arctan ng reciprocal ng LD max lang. So, 1 over arctan 1 over A lang. So, 4.20 degrees ang theta minimum natin. Store natin siya sa B. For rho naman, since 10,000 feet, gagamitin lang natin yung equations at gradient layer. So, makukuha na natin yung rho at 10,000 feet. So, yung density at 10,000 feet. Okay na yon. Okay. For S, ang nabigay kasi is meron tayong AR at meron tayong wingspan. So, pwede natin kunin ang S since AR is equal to B squared over S. Makukuha natin yung S na B squared over AR. Makukuha natin yung wing area na 162.05 feet squared. For CL naman, since CDO is equal to CDI and CDI is equal to CL squared over pi EAR, and may value tayo ng CDO, so i-equate lang natin siya na CL is equal to square root of CDO pi EAR. Tapos, Pasok-pasok lang ng mga meron na tayong values. Ayun. So, CL makukuha natin. Ngayon, since kumpleto na tayo, is input na lang yung cos theta, rho, S, at CL, pati na yung weight. So, makukuha natin yung velocity glide velocity na 174.72 feet per second. So, ang nakuha ko dito is, yun nga, medyo maghanap ng mga ways paano ma-simplify yung mga ganitong conditions. So, may mga ganyang conditions siguro lagi na may magagamit tayong ways to simplify things. Ayun lang po. Thank you.